Here we are in section 5-5 exercises numbers 21 through 23. We've got word problems here, so we've got to turn them into an equation. Oh, number 21, we have two numbers. We're going to be looking for what are the two numbers. So we need two variables. Two numbers add to 351, and the second is 71 bigger than the first. So let's use an S for the second one and the first. Now notice this says the second is 71 bigger than the first. All right, so that gives us an equation, but we can't really solve it for one variable there. So here, two numbers add to 351. That says S plus F equals 351. Now, if we knew what S or F were, we could then stick it in and solve it. That's what this second clue gives us. 71 more than F is S. So we can put it right in there. And we get 71 plus F equals 351. Look where we are. Happy math land. Let's draw a little smiley face. We have an equation that we can solve. We know how to do that. Do we have any parentheses? No. Do we have any fractions? No. Do we have many F's? We do. Let's put them together. 71 plus 2F equals 351. Check. Okay, add or subtract to get the F by itself. So subtract 71 from both sides. And we now get 2F equals, let me see, 351 minus 71, that's 280. Divide by 2, F is going to be 140. Now, so the first number is 140. We're not done yet. We've got to find out what that second number is. Well, if we stick that 140 right up in there, we know that S is 71 more than 140. So that is, let me see, 211, I think. 140 and 71. Let's just double check one. 11. Yeah, 211. Okay. So the second number is 211. So good. 140 and 211 are two numbers. Now you notice we could have gone the other way. We could have said, hey, if the first number is 140, let's stick it in there. And then they have to add up to 351 and subtract it. And it better come out exactly the same if we did it right. Excellent. Number 22, a rectangle, good, length is 5 more than twice the width. Yeah, this right here tells us what the length is. That's good. We'll highlight that guy. The perimeter, going all the way around, oh, there's the width. The perimeter is 46. Now, what formula do we have with a rectangle? We've got either area equals length times width, or perimeter equals 2 length plus 2 width. Yeah, that's the formula we're going to use. It's got the perimeter in it. So we've got perimeter is 46 equals 2 lengths. Now, what's the length? Again, we're substituting that whole shebang in for the L. So 5 plus 2W plus 2W. 46 equals 10 plus 4W plus 2W. There you go. Now, look at where we are. Happy land. We have this equation. We got rid of the parentheses. Now we're on, do we have any fractions? No. Do we have many x's? W's in this case? Yes, we do. We can add those together. 6W plus 10 equals 46. Subtract 10. We're on step 2. Subtract 10. We get 36 equals 6W. And then divide by 6. Divide by 6. I really should put what we did in there. And we get 6 equals W. Now, again, we're not done yet. Let's take this and put the 6 back in. Where are we going to go here? Right there. That'll get us the length. Length is 5 plus twice the width, which was 6. 5 plus 12 is 17. All right, and these are millimeters are what we're in. So millimeters. Length is 17 millimeters and width is 6 millimeters. Excellent. Number 23. A total of $13.45 is made up of dimes and quarters. The number of dimes D is going to be 9 less than, so we're going to subtract 9 from the number of quarters. How many dimes and quarters are there? Oh, this is a good, tough problem. Okay, so the formula we're going to use here, the value of all the dimes and quarters is 0.1D plus 0.25Q. Now, what do we know about D right here? It's actually Q minus 9. So we're going to take and substitute that guy right in there. And that number goes in for the value. So we have 13.45 equals 0.1 times Q minus 9 plus 0.25Q. Yeah, try to solve this without this equation. It's actually pretty tough to come up with a number of dimes and quarters that makes this amount and that the number of quarters is exactly 9 less than the number of dimes. It's pretty tough. But algebra, it gives us the ability to solve it. We substitute those in, and oh, look at where we are. Do we have parentheses? We do. Jump that in. 13.45 equals 0.1Q minus 0.9 plus 0.25Q. Okay, do we have many? We don't have fractions. Do we have many Q's? We do. This one and that one. Put it together and we get 13.45Q equals 0.35. Oh, that was not a Q on that side. My mind is... put that Q in there. Sorry. 1345 equals 0.35Q minus 0.9. Okay, we got the Q's together. Now we, step number 2, add or subtract this 0.9. So add 0.9, add 0.9, and we get 14.35 equals 0.35Q. Divide by 0.35, divide by 0.35. Okay, we better do this one over here. 14.35 divided by 0.35. Move the decimal 1, 2. Move the decimal 1, 2. So 35 actually goes into 1435 like that. Okay, let's see if we do this. Let me see. 3 goes into 14. I don't know. I think about 4 times. Let's try it. That was a little estimation there. 4 times 5 is 20. Carry the 2. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. Oh, we just made it. Okay. So subtract those and we get 3. Drop the 5 down. Oh, yeah, 35 goes into 35 one time. We get 41 exactly. So Q equals 41. So we have 41 quarters. And what does that mean for how many dimes we have? We stick that guy right up in there. 41 minus 9 is 32. Number of dimes is 32. Whoo, that was a great one.